Welcome back to some Ori and Whatever Wisps. I'm Dear Darling, and let's embark on an adventure together, as together we discover Ori's true destiny. I'm pretty sure I said together twice there, but don't mind that. Right now we're sort of just going backtracking through some of our previous areas. Now we have tons of mobility options available to us to see if particularly there's anything of interest, really. And of course there's a lifestyle fragment over here, so now we've got one more step in our maximum life. We have 8 cell fragments. That is crazy. But yeah, basically since we have I'm not sure we've got all the mobility options, of course, but we certainly have quite a lot now. So we're going back through some areas which we were previously a little bit inaccessible to see if there's things we can now access, whether that be, you know, currency or upgrades, etc, etc. Of course now we can entangle with this tangled moss. Oh, we already done this. But before we couldn't go beneath into the water. Interesting. So there still seems to be abilities that we still need to unlock, I think. That's the sort of impression I get from looking at some of the environment around the place. I don't know why the screen was so dim when I did that, but I probably glitched out. Seems like there's a little alcove there which we didn't quite explore. But yeah, this is the sort of the bread and butter, I suppose, of Metroidvanias. You know, getting new abilities and movement options, etc., powers, whatever, then seeing and being able to change the environment and seeing how it affects previous areas that you've been to before. So it seems like, oh yes, I remember this one. I think I said rather explicitly this is going to be that sort of dash ability which you can jump up here. One more to increase in maximum energy, powerful, 20 out of 100. We seem to have a thing down here. Well, since we're so close to this, do we want to pay another visit to down there to see if perhaps there was, in fact, a puzzle around there which we didn't quite realise? Because if you remember on the last episode, we were with Tok near the... I don't even know where it was, to be honest. To be perfectly honest. But we were near where Tok was. And we found out there was... Is this one going to open it? This is going to open it. Okay, there's one of these sort of like wooden things blocking off a tree, and we had to solve a puzzle to get it. And that's why I was like, hey, maybe back here, instead of being like what I thought before is we need an ability to get past this giant wooden wall, something which sets on fire, maybe there's an ability or a puzzle located nearby, and that did seem to be, in fact, the case. So this area is mostly explored. We can go to Luma pools, but I think we'll take care of that when we actually want to go to Luma pools. For now, I think we'll teleport back up there, and we'll head to the right, I suppose, and explore the other rumour, which I can't remember who told us about that other rumour exactly. I think it was the crystal dude, wasn't it? I forgot his name, but we're gonna try and head over here to the shrine. Oh no, it's Ophir. Okay, sure. Plus, there's a lot of places in Inkwater Marsh we haven't fully explored. Come to think of it. So now it seems like a perfect, well, maybe not a perfect opportunity, but it's a pretty good opportunity. Of course, last episode we did indeed get a damage boost, a passive damage boost, which has proven useful thus far, as now we can two-shot those enemies, not these enemies, the spiky ones, you know, the Goombas of this game. There weren't always this many enemies here, were there? Oh, you explode when you die. That's kind of dangerous. But we haven't been here since the big cutscene stuff, so that's probably why this area is not particularly explored. We have a time trial, but we don't have an ending for the time trial. So seeing the time trial go somehow from this direction. Could we go up to the top left? Let's do that afterwards. Let's in fact we can't make that grab to the rope. I want to kind of see what's over this way, if anything. Except for a very spiky stick for some apparent reason. What on earth? This area is very strange, huh? Was there something up there? Did we go up here? No, is this an enemy? Why is this area laid out so weirdly? I don't really know. Well, we're going to go to the right then, first. No, we're not. I in fact lied. We're going to go to the left, it seems. Alright, dude. I guess if that's what you want to do, you can do that. Who am I to judge? Let us, I suppose, go down... How do we go down this area? We can just beat that up as per normal. There's a weird sort of alcove here. I'm not really sure what's up about that. I suppose that's just going to be so you can look downwards, perhaps? Except for we can't look downwards. Interesting. Isn't this interesting? It's got a bit of like a giveaway. This water's now fine, so it looks like there's an alcove behind those spikes there. I'm just trying to see if it was displayed on the map. You know, here. Doesn't look like particularly it's something we can do anything with right now. I'm sorry that I keep like checking back on the map to see if it's something we can access. It seems like this place we can we could have accessed a while ago. We just never did. Perhaps we never really thought to destroy the things. To destroy that little thing in the way. Seems like we got something here. We do in fact have spike, which we can... I didn't mean to fire it off in that direction. I don't know, something about using spike really confuses me with how I launch it. But another half cell of a life cell fragment. Certainly helpful. Let's see what we've got over here to the right. Seems like we've got some sort of clearing. Which could all... might not be significant. Was that you making that noise earlier? I kind of want to use you to bash and get up here in the first place, don't I? We've got 2,000 spirit fragment. So when we can finally meet up with Ofair again back in the glade, perhaps that would be useful to pick up some new abilities. Even if we don't necessarily use them for combat, certainly using them for utility and mobility is rather interesting. Oh. I didn't go quite as expected. Oh, I just noticed there's a thing here. We didn't even need to use the explosive guide to try and even make any distance. So we got 2 halves. So the next energy cell fragment or the life cell fragment we collect will be, in fact, enough for us. Ooh, Inkwater Shrine, room investigated. It's like there's a wellspring here, but not really anymore. I suppose let's go inside it for now. Press X to initiate the combat shrine, sure. I forgot this was a combat shrine. I don't like flying enemies, I'm going to be perfectly honest. Somehow we managed to jump on top of you. Let's heal up, I guess, quickly. If anything, I suppose we should be using... Perhaps we should be using Bash in combat. Against flying enemies. Well, we don't need it against these small flying enemies. If small flying enemies, we can just use that, right? They die pretty quickly. Aren't you dead? Oh no, you're a new one. Perhaps let's use our arrow ability a bit more leisurely. Oh, that does a lot of damage. Oh, that one does also a lot of damage. What the heck is that? Fully slotted. A shard slot upgrade. Cool. Shine bright like a diamond. So we can now equip something else again. I really like the idea of this like bow and arrow build, but maybe we just take reckless or resistance probably. Ultra grapple's not particularly useful. We'll drop double. I don't want to do bounty. That seems a little bit reckless. I feel like perhaps we've got enough health now that we can actually afford to take reckless. It's not nearly as bad a decision because look at us. We've got 8 health. 8 health is excessive. And 25% damage or 20% life increase taken is fine in my book, seeing as we can also heal ourselves quite readily. Oh, I forgot you exploded. What do you think? Look, because then perhaps we can almost kill you in one rotation now. That's pretty good. Ofair wasn't here with us, interestingly, to explore that area. I suppose, yeah, the downside we have of that is we're more likely to take excess damage from environmental effects. But we've activated this pedestal to do a spirit trial. Ah, back there. I suppose we could just head on over there. Oh, there's some Gorlek ore back there. I didn't even notice. I suppose while we're here, why not? That's not really how you navigate this area. Why not try and get that Gorlek ore? It might be something we have access to now. It might not. I don't know. Ooh, okay. Just dodge you ever so slightly. But I think doing more damage, you know, it's quite good. 25% damage. Increased damage taken is not bad. The amount of enemies which just randomly suicide is very strange. Do we do a spirit trial first? Okay, let's just, you know, do a spirit trial first. Why not? So I assume it's the path we just took. We'd go down. Why can't we go over? Do you think it'll allow us to go over? Should we try it? See if we're allowed to go over or not. We'll see if we're allowed to go over. I can't imagine it lets us go this way. Maybe it does? No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, since we've definitely lost this now, we're just gonna suicide. So it resets the trial. I thought for a second it might, and I was like, that seems like a gross oversight. But I don't remember the path very well this way, so we're sort of gonna have to like improvise, which is kind of what you. Oh god. It's kind of what we do anyway. We're certainly losing. I can say that much. So we're gonna have to make up some ground somewhere. No. Oh, we beat it just by like half a second or something, just because we took a more efficient path downwards there. That's incredible. We should not have won that, I'm going to be perfectly honest. But okay, let's look for that Gorlek ore. Where was it? It's on the next screen over. I wonder how I missed it. It looks like to me it's in such an obvious location. Oh, I guess I just didn't go up here, did I? It's just up here. It's just up here. Oh, what do you know? Another Gorlek ore. Anything of note around here? Where do we else do question marks with that one? I don't know if we want to go back there. Why are so many Moki around here? So whatever Wisps. There's not really much we can do in this location. Shrine hidden ancient woods. This is another one of the Will of Wisps, isn't it? Where do we want to head off to next? Perhaps we should. Okay, let's go to this shrine. I think near the Wellspring. So it gives us good opportunity to go back to the Wellspring Glade, and then we can perhaps purchase some upgrades. We can get some new abilities or something like that. We can see what we got in store. Let's of course save our game, restore some life and energy, rejuvenate Ori. We got enough Gorlek ore to actually do some stuff, I think. Fancy helping with a project. We need 6 here, or Gorlek touch. I'm okay, right, building's only half a work. Nothing's quite complete without some finishing touches of decoration. So that's probably just sort of like completionist stuff, being like, oh, if you want to get absolutely everything, then that's what you can do. Then you can, sorry, then, what was I saying? Yeah, that screams to me like it's optional things, which you don't necessarily need, but could be helpful. But we're going to talk to Ophir and try and get some new abilities. What sounds interesting? Set enemies on fire sounds interesting. Or we could just get all of them, can't we? Spirit Smash? But we can't get that one. That's fine, that's just a projectile, which we've already got one. Stay sharp, Spirit. So what do these do? Okay, Spirit Smash. Cool. And destroys unstable ground. Wait a minute. It doesn't use Spirit. Oh, it's free to use. Oh, cool. So we can use this in combat a lot more smoothly should we need it. Blaze uses energy. So just short AoE around us. Spawn a spirit orb that attacks for you. It doesn't follow us around in like the previous one. Interesting. So I guess we'll just use sort of this one to do stuff should we need to. Interestingly, we can't destroy this yet. Maybe that's something that's done through renovations. Or maybe this is something once we get one of the Wisps, it will end up clearing it. You must be the spirit we talk about. Welcome to Wellspring Glades. It's nice here. Grandma Gorlek builds us new homes, and Val makes us marsh clam soup. So spicy, so delicious. I don't remember talking to you before. Have you always been here? Maybe you have. Let's see if you've got anything to say. You ever dream of a home? Sometimes I wake up thinking I never left. Cozy little hut it was. Shelves and cupboards just brimming with seeds for planting. I tried saving them all when the blizzard came. Hope I didn't leave any behind. Sounds like a quest. Did you find any speed, Spirit? We found the last seed. I recognize this seed. It seems a tree I couldn't save is not completely gone. Light catches these hanging flowers, draw energy from a light moon, not the sun. Oh, these are things we can tether to. Oh, that's what blue moons are. I don't know what this is, but we might as well give it to you. It's not like we're doing anything with it. Then, let's get started. So these we plant around the place, and it gives us like environmental mobility things we can do. Oh, this is an ability? Oh, I have more knowledge of flowers. I know a seed like that is a rare thing indeed. It's from an ancient tree, here long before we were, and now it's planted. This tree will stand long after. I don't believe we have any other seeds to give you. Or some just exploration thing. Oh! What was that quest? Hand to hand? No? I don't know what we did. No harm done. Where is that tree that you just planted? And can we use it as an actual ability? Can we harvest its energy? Where on earth did you put it? It's over here next to someone. Next to Key. Your kind left. My trees fell slowly one by one to the decay. But you returned and found, yes, a home. Ah, safe soil for the last seed. Oh, you're the one who gave this to us, right? Perhaps I would hope, yeah, for a new life. Perhaps the last seed will become the first tree. Ooh. That's a nice little thing. What if we just absorbed all its energy? Hope this doesn't kill it, huh? Maybe this is like a damage upgrade? Whoa, we do 25% damage. More damage again. You're kind. Okay. Last seed will become the first tree. It's kind of bereft of any energy right now, so I apologise for that. But that Moki's not back. Hopefully nothing bad happens to them. Talk to you. Care to refine, or do you have any new ones which are particularly interesting? Enemies drop 2 extra, gain 1. No, these aren't like. I mean, wing clippers. I was complaining about the people before, but you know, perhaps that's not the flying enemies before, but that's not really that big a deal. I think if anything, we want to get reckless or resilience next, whichever we decide to go into. I wonder how much these upgrade by. Ultra grapple seems really fun, but you know, I did try it out and it was not actually that fun. It's more of a nuisance. Hello, Mori. You got anything I'd say, Mori? I will care to see my records. Doesn't seem particularly interesting. Perhaps if any of you want stats, I suppose that might be of more interest to you. We have a few minutes. Let's go see if we can find this other Wellspring spring. Maybe that's our Bao sleeps. Oh, we have a gust now, so we can tickle Bao to wake him up, right? What am I? What? I was like hanging on to a wall. Hold on. There's a wall here. That's weird. That counts as a wall? What dodge? Get out my way. Oh, if only. If only, if only. So where are we going? We also have a little bit of spirit light, which we did not seem to harvest on our way over here. Perhaps now we can access it. Or we can get this one. Is this a one? No, this is a different one. Interesting. But perhaps we have access now to a different one. Oh, now we've got Bash. Certainly. That seems like the case. We'll just sort of get out of your hair. Maybe get out of your hair. Get out of my way. Is there something over here? We haven't explored this area. Interesting. More Gorlek ore. So now, oh, interesting. There's an energy cell beneath us there. So that's probably from the Luma pools. Or probably from this way. Perhaps we can get to it. We haven't explored this area as well. Perhaps we should do that. Lots of things to be doing. That's not how you do things. So let us try and do as many of them as we particularly can. We can also go all the way to right here. Interesting. 2D fears you may have left a seed. Find the memory of a forest. Okay, so that's to go to one of the other areas, which we're not. I mean, we are keen to do eventually, but not in a rush per se. I want to take care of these side quests first, and then once we have no more side quests left, perhaps we can go over there. So it certainly seems like we go here to find whatever, like, what are we even looking for? Twillen. There's a shrine close to the Wellspring. Who's dwelling? Ah, it's the combat shrine. It looks like there's something in that direction. Didn't you think so? Maybe not. Okay, well, let's switch to Spike. Because Spike is certainly much better at combat. Oh, no, you know what? Let's try Sentry. Why not? What enough are you? But the Sentry could perhaps take care of these ranged enemies for us. If we put them slightly higher. Wow, this Sentry is strong. It only costs 1 to summon as well. Oh gosh, I didn't even notice what you were. Oh god, don't die. I died. The Sentry is strong, but I was not paying attention. I didn't realise that was a beetle, and I thought we killed it. Which just excuses. I don't even know what you are. To be perfectly honest, you are some sort of lurching scorpion of some sort. Oh gosh, you're kind of strong though. So we definitely want you to sort of charge into the side. Okay, just make some room, make some room. Not exactly my best performance right now. Are you dead? You're not dead. Okay, the Sentry's not as strong as I thought it was. Wait, what's the other thing we got? Blaze. Should we try that as well? Wait, that's wrong. There we go. I missed. Surprisingly difficult to actually aim this for some reason. But luckily these enemies are not too bad. It's always the beetles for some reason. Ah, 2 of these. That is not very strong. That is not very strong. I'm going back to the Sentry. Good old trusty. Oh gosh. What on earth is going on? There's too many enemies here. We're playing table tennis. That's not really table tennis, I suppose, but we're at least deflecting these backwards. We're taking a bit more damage than I intended. But we'll summon a Sentry. I think Sentry is actually quite a good combat thing. For us, particularly. Just having like free damage, which we don't have to really think about, is always very nice. And it's something which is not tied to our own abilities. But we have another charm. Ooh, fully slotted. Shine bright, fully slotted. So it seems to me from the achievements that we'll have 2 more shard slots, which we'll eventually be able to put in. I mean, for now, I guess we'll just put in resilience. If we're ever unsure what to put in, resilience is a good idea, I think. Because resilience is just generally good. Taking less damage, always good. We're a bit low on energy, but that's okay. It's not really all that important for us now. Now we're going to go back to Spirit Smash. Which I think is a bit too slow for combat, but it's very good for exploration. And better than using, what's the other one we have which can break things? You know what I'm talking about. Oh, we can breathe forever underwater, I forgot. So there's no will rush. Nothing particularly in here, it seems. Go like all though. That's not right ability. That's not right ability. There we go. Is that really all that is down there? It certainly seems like there's another path, doesn't there? We've got one of these. We'll just try and dodge out of the way. Fail to. Just sort of swim over here, I guess. Excuse me. I want to bash upwards. Go over here. I mean, we could. Not really sure. I don't know why I did that in particular. I don't know why I did it again. But we seem to have enough health, so it's not really much of a worry. We'll bash you in that direction. That's not right. Whoa, okay, I didn't see you up there. Another one of these, huh? Bash. Where are we going? Oh, we're going to this area, it seems. Oh, that was unexpected. I guess downwards through the water. What the heck? Are these spikes? Are these clams? Are they chasing after us? Please fire at me. Nice. Hey, we missed some spirit light up there, apparently. I was too busy freaking out over what the heck these oysters were. Not really oysters, I suppose. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. That's a little bit of a precarious way to do it, but we did in fact do it. So you know who's really counting what counts and what doesn't. How do we get up there? That's a good question. Do we have a thing we can sort of mat still over in this direction? Kind of. Oh, that's the wrong ability. I always get them confused, apparently. So this is just a different path. What's going on? Where are we? Okay. Got to be careful down here. Underwater is apparently where we're rather exposed. It seems possible, maybe, if we can bash like this. Get me out. And just don't die. Just don't die. How do we get out of here? Seems like there's a mechanism here. Well, I mean, I guess that's one way to get out. Let's not go back down there again. I'm not really sure what we can do there. I'll be perfectly honest. I'm not even sure if we should be here. At least we can sort of head back this way. Because there's nothing... I mean, we could bash off a thing and then we can, like, triple jump. But theoretically, all these areas should be clearable without a triple jump, I think. So I'm not sure. Maybe we need another ability, or maybe there's a mechanic I'm not aware of. What is this? The big wheel. Oh. Oh, that has spirit light in it. Weird. I wonder if these count as collectibles. This is also a rather big wheel, huh? Oh. Do you want me to... Oh, wait, we can't attack underwater. We need a way to attack underwater for this to really be something we can deal with. There does certainly seem to be some sort of corruption around here, though. Interesting. We got the equivalent, I suppose, of a gust of air. A slipstream of water pushing us in that direction. Forced us downwards. I don't know if that's good or bad. Oh, we need to bash your thing into that one. I assume that's what we also do over here. Wait, can you do this? Why is there an air pocket there? Can you do this before getting the water thing? Oh, was the water thing we got an upgrade? It might have been an upgrade, I don't remember, to be perfectly honest. An upgrade we purchased. I honestly thought it was just like a passive ability we got at some point. But we've eradicated the... What's it called? The erosion? I forget exactly what it's called, but it's at least turning now. This giant wheel. Which I guess is good. I don't know if we're meant to do anything with that in particular. I suppose we could platform upwards. Something like that. I don't know what we're doing up here. Got some hidden spirit light. We are just gliding over here. Is that it? Alright. And this is probably off the way to Luma Pools, which I'm not sure if we want to go to yet. There's something beneath here, apparently. There is, but we had to sort of overcome that turbulence. I wonder if we get a swimming upgrade in the future then. Which will allow us to actually do just that. I don't know. This watermill, I suppose, just acts as a giant elevator now for us to go upwards. See that left area to Luma Pools? Who knows? I don't know. Maybe? Is that where we want to go next? Are there any other sort of like side quests point of interest before I suppose we commit to going to Luma Pool as our next sort of destination? No, I think we can go this way. I think that's... Wait, where are we again? Focus on our way. We're here. Yeah, it doesn't seem too far away, but I think that's what we'll do, but perhaps we'll do it next time. So, for now, round off this episode here. If you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Ori and the Wisps. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join me, Dear Darling, Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope we see each other again, but for now, it's all very well. So until next time, bye-bye for now.